It's free. Isn't this going to be exciting? So here, pumpkin is there. It came out of the oven looking like this. You saw it go in. I cut it in half. I took out the stuff and I put it upside down on here. And so the liquid has come out, and so we are left with the pumpkin. So now we are going to attempt to make pumpkin soup. I am going to attempt, and you can do whatever you want. So first thing we're going to do is we've got to have, according to my book, which I think for you is upside down, it is going to say 3 cups canned or 2 pounds of cooked fresh pumpkin. Well, I don't know what 2 pounds is, so I'll go for 3 cups of pumpkin. So let's see if we can get out our container here. I'll make it in an Instant Pot. So 3 cups. This is 2 cups. And you can measure it in one of these things if you like. Or if you don't like, you can still do it. Alright, let's get a proper thing for taking it out. Can you see? Look at that! You can see! Isn't this amazing? Hi, I'm making a live video, my darling. Thank you for doing what you're doing. He's doing wood. Is it raining out there now? Windy. Okay. I suppose in a can it's solid, more solid than this, so this probably is not going to be as much as if it was in the can, right? Probably don't want to have any of those bits of shell. So if 2 cups was up to there, 3 cups will be up to the top. Now this is going to be dairy free, of course. Because I don't do dairy because it makes my joints hurt. And my muscles. It's really bad. And it gives me an earache. And bronchitis and congestion. I tell everybody, but nobody listens to me. Nobody at all. Okay, so that's that. Let's pour off some of this liquid back onto the pan from whence it hath come. I've never made pumpkin soup before, but I trust the recipe, but I'm going to change the recipe, so, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I should probably make sure that it doesn't have air bubbles in there. Probably push it down further now. So we'll add a bit more. I'm sure there's a better way to get it off there than this, but this is the way I have chosen, so this is what we're going to do. It is not a bird, it is a clock. Sounding like a bird, pretending it's a clock. A bird. It's a clock pretending it's a bird. Did I say that right? Did I say it was a bird, a clock? A bird, not a clock. Okay, so I think that's probably good. See, it's nice and flat in there. Okay, so that's, it was supposed to be 3 cups, and what have I got? from there to there is 2 cups, so that's probably not quite enough. So maybe we should take some more of this stuff. Let's use a little spoon this time. I don't know if you can eat the peel or not. Lots of peels are edible, like squash is awesome. Probably could, but I don't want to. How much is 2 pounds? A pound of butter, but that's pretty dense. That noise is Willem bringing in wood. He's filling the wheelbarrow with it. You're on there, are you? Ha ha ha. We are on a roll, aren't we? All right, I'm gonna say that's 3 cups. So it goes. Ta-da! Where's the, can you see the pot? Sort of. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm cooking some hamburgers in there. Some hamburger patties. Yes, yes, I hear you. Okay. I've never made pumpkin soup before, but I do like it. So we'll turn off the timer. Okay, and this part can go in the compost. Okay. Those can go in there too. Okay. I'll pour the water off into the sink. Unless I want to drink it, I could put it in a jar or glass. I think I'll just pour it away. No sense pushing the luck. Okay, so we'll bring this over here now. What does it say in the great recipe book? It says 3 cups or 2 pounds of fresh cooked pumpkin, 3 cups scalded milk or chicken broth. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use 3 cups of, I have coconut milk and I have, where's that, soy milk. What? What? This always happens, doesn't it? Alright, so we're going to use, we'll get another can of coconut milk. Where is it? It's not there. Is it over here? Yes. No. Where is it? It's missing. I know I have some. Let's look under here. Aha! Coconut milk. Okay, so now we need, how much? 3 cups was it? 2 cups? 3 cups. Scalded milk or chicken broth, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add this. 3 cups. Let's do it properly. I don't know why. Why would we want to do it properly? So 3 cups on here would be to this line, which of course I cannot see now. See how thick that is? Isn't that beautiful? 1. How much is that? That was half of a container. That's a little more than half a cup, I guess. Do you think there's a cup in each of these? Look at that. Ooh, that's yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's see what that's up to now. 2 and how much? Let's see. Just less than 3 cups. So, and what does it say? 3 cups scalded milk or chicken broth. Cups. And then we add that in. Knead together. What do you mean knead together? And add. Oh, I see, this other stuff is what you knead together and add. So we'll put this in. This is going to be very tasty. Mighty tasty too. And so she was. Since throwing it out, took a lot of people getting coconuts and processing all this so I could have it here in my Canadian spot. Okay. Okay, those can go in the sink. So I have nothing better to do than wash dishes. Okay. And now, what does it say to do next? 3 cups of canned or cooked 2 pounds of cooked fresh pumpkin in 3 cups scalded milk or chicken broth. Knead together and add a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of flour. I'm going to use chickpea flour, I guess, or maybe I'll use oatmeal. Oat flour, since I have oat stuff around here. And then you add sugar, but I'm not going to use sugar. I'll use xylitol, salt and pepper, ginger and cinnamon, and half a cup of finely julienned ham. Oh my goodness. Well, I have a can of ham. I'll use that. And then 3/4 of a cup of light cream if you have used the chicken broth. Well, I didn't. This is like cream, isn't it? You know, I think that the French cooking there's a lot of cream in it. I went to a restaurant once and was on a press trip in Montana. It was the most amazing food I had there, but I guess it was cooked with heavy cream, which really makes things taste good. But it hurts. Okay, so now we need a tablespoon of butter. We're supposed to cream it together. Is that when knead it together? Well, this is dirty. I can't knead it together in there. I'll put it in a little container. Okay, so 3 tablespoons. And if you look on the side of the butter, you'll see it's measured. You can see here that it shows you how much this is a half a cup. Anyway, a tablespoon. Do you know how big a tablespoon is? You have to measure it in your hand so you know. Then you can always know. But since this is soup, it probably isn't so very accurate. A tablespoon of butter. It's probably, put it like that, it's probably a little more than a tablespoon. So a tablespoon of butter, and with that we're going to need in a tablespoon of flour. So let's use, I do have almond flour in the freezer I use. Hey, I have coconut flour somewhere, you know? Wouldn't that be cool if I used coconut flour? But I don't know where it is, so I can't use it. A tablespoon of coconut, this is almond flour. I suppose it's not really going to be very thickening, is it? That's why they want real flour. I guess I'll add, instead of this, I'll use oatmeal. I'll use this Quick Oats, gluten-free. And I should grind it up. So a tablespoon. Do I have a little grinder thing? So that's about a tablespoon, maybe more, to go with the butter, which is also maybe more. And then next, what is next? Where'd that go? All right, get the book again. And it says a tablespoon of flour. Oh, so you need those two together. So here we'll knead them together. The oatmeal will get gooey when it's cooked. And the oatmeal is very stretchy, so it can act like flour. But if you don't care, you can just use flour. But it will, if you have inflammation and pain in your joints, flour will not help you. It will make your joints hurt again. All right, so that's that. Now, knead together 1 tablespoon butter, 1 tablespoon flour, then add 1 tablespoon of sugar or 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So 1 tablespoon of sugar. So we're going to use xylitol because it doesn't have any well, it might have calories, but anyway, it's not sugar. It will not cause inflammation the way sugar will. At least I don't think so. But anyway, I use it. 1 tablespoon of this stuff. Or 2 tablespoons if it's brown sugar. So we'll add a little more. We'll add a half. Hey, I could have measured half a tablespoon. That would have been the first time. Ginger and cinnamon, salt and pepper. So let's add pepper. Pepper and some salt. Where's my little salt container today? It goes missing now. It used to always be right there. So there's some salt, but that's probably not quite enough. But if I open this, that'll affect you, so I'm not going to open it. Oh, I put that in there, and goodness. The next thing is ginger and cinnamon. So let's put in, how about let's put in a little ginger paste. Part of a tablespoon, I guess. Ginger and cinnamon. Well, let me stir this stuff around. I don't think it matters. It's all going to get mixed up in there anyway. The recipe I'm using is in The Joy of Cooking. The Joy of Cooking is what my mother's mother gave her when she got married. And she gave me a copy when I got married. And it's the best cooking cookbook ever. It's got everything under the sun in it. Okay, and we'll put in some cinnamon. Cinnamon will regulate your blood sugar. Okay, there we have it. Mmm. Okay, and next, some julienne ham. Where is my ham? Do I have any up there? I have tuna, and I have salmon, and I have chicken breast. But no ham? What's over here? Maybe I do, maybe I do. Flakes of turkey. None of that's ham. Now what do I do? Well, I don't know what to do. There's my chickpea stuff. I might eat that later. I shouldn't keep that way up here. My hummus. Alright, so no ham. So I think I might have some in the freezer. Shall we look? We'll go have a look. Let's see if I can turn you so that you can see. Wait a minute, you turned around. Now you're looking at the cupboards. Turn around again. Okay, ham. So, seems like I have ham in here somewhere. I know I should have looked for all this before, but I'm not organized like you are. Well, what's the difference in sausages and ham? Right? They're both pork. We'll use some sausages. What does it say? How much of it? A half cup of ham. So 3 of those ought to be a half a cup of ham. I know ham is a bit different. Right now everybody's got turkey they want to use up. Not any of this stuff. Oops. Oh, you're looking at me, or the top of my head. Here, you can look down here since I've got it all figured out for you. I figured out how come my nails get dirty so quick. It's because I have, I put wood in the wood stove all the time. Okay, now we'll put it in the crock pot, or the Instant Pot, which is over here somewhere. See if I can do this without you falling off your stand. Okay. And it says optional 3/4 of a cup of cream if you use the other stuff. I wouldn't want this to go bad, so I'm just going to add some of this. Like maybe all of it. Otherwise, it might go bad and then I won't have it and it will be all sad. But now since I've added so much of other things, maybe I should put in some, a little more pumpkin. What do you think? I should probably take these things out of the oven. Look at that, hamburgers. Straight from the freezer. Okay. And so this is in the Instant Pot, so let's see if we can turn you over there so you can see what's happening. Why is the camera too heavy for this stand? That's so weird. Okay, so we'll put that in there. One day I will clean this container. And it's soup. What does it have? Does it have soup here? Soup. Look at that. 30, high pressure. So we push. That's all we had to push. Now it'll start. And in a half an hour or about 40 minutes or something, we'll have soup. Oh, I was going to add some more pumpkin, wasn't I? Yeah, let's put some more pumpkin in there. And you make sure you turn that so it doesn't vent. Just in case I have too much of things, too little of things. Too little pumpkin with all the other stuff. I'll just add a little more pumpkin since I have so much of it anyway. There. Okay, we're ready, set, go. And now, when it is ready, I will take a picture of it and I will put it on the front of this video. So there you have it. I hope you love it. Or I hope you make it. I hope it turns out well anyway. Okay, well that's that. So have a good time. You saw it here last. Results may differ. You can do this at home, but results may differ. Where is that now button? Here it is up here. Same as it was yesterday.